Okay, man. Show you. It's gonna need some work too out of the box on the shocks. And it's the back. Pretty. Oh, it's pretty bouncy to me. And in the front, there's not much. They're kind of squeaky, so I'm wondering if they're not filled right or if they're filled at all. We'll get into that, but other than that, man, it's pretty sweet. Actually, feels really tough and actually looks great. And there's a lot of aluminum. Like these plates are aluminum. I mean, it's just, I like this, how it's not, I mean, it's pretty much, it's not adjustable. So, I mean, which is nice to me because you get it set and it's set. You know, it's almost, feels like the truck or the way they built it or designed it. I mean, look at this, man. This is aluminum. This top brace right here is aluminum. The bottom brace is aluminum. The shock towers are plastic, but they're really thick, and they're really thick, and they're short, so I don't expect them to be an issue. This brace right here, see if I can zoom it, is aluminum. The back brace that's down here, that's aluminum. Chassis is aluminum. Like these, they put some pads for the batteries, which is nice. I'm not sure what these are, but there's 4 of these that came in the package. I haven't looked at the box yet, figure that out. I mean, again, man, I like the, let me see, I like that center drive shaft actually, man. I like that. It's actually let's see, to me, I'm not sure if you can see that, man, but when I take that out, that's a CV style connection right there. Dog bone on this side in the center, it's CV on the back as it goes in the diff, and I'm assuming, I can't see it, but I'm assuming the front's gonna be the same thing. Again, same thing like Techno plastic. This is the top servo brace plastic, but again, it's thick. I mean, my finger's fat, man, and if you could zoom out, I mean, I'm not sure you can see that or not, man. The camera's kind of screwing up, but that's thick. Other than that, man, I mean, if I have to be honest with you, Aaron, man, this thing is nice, man. It is really nice. T-Bone comes out with something else for this, but I mean, that's a nice flexible bumper. That's the back. The front's the same thing, but not as big. Which you think it would be bigger to me, but I guess most people land on the rears and they do land on the front. Flip it over here. Arms wise, man, arms are real thick actually and solid. There's no gaps in them, so it's kind of like the Techno, just real solid piece of arms. The rears are the same. Nice. I mean, it'd be nice to get a skid plate, something here. Man, yeah, we definitely need some kind of skid plate there. Yeah, that's gonna take some abuse. But again, I think T-Bone will come out with something that would take care of all this, you know, and be fine. See, these steering wings, very thick. I mean, I would compare them to the B6S, much thicker than what's on the MT10e. But see, that's the shock. You see how flexible that is, man? I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to definitely fix that. Yeah, I don't like that. It's too bouncy for me. Get to the shock real quick for you. So we have aluminum adjusters here, aluminum shaft, so all aluminum shocks. Bottom piece is plastic, of course. Springs, they feel, they're fine. Plastic caps, but again, I'm not worried about plastic caps. I don't know, man. I think the plastic's gonna be pretty good quality. And the posts, the same posts we've been running, and these sway bars, man, or these anti-roll bars, very thick, very nice. Front and rear, I mean, look at this, man. I'm not sure, like I said, you see this in person, but this sway bar is very, very thick. I almost bet it's thicker than what comes on the Technos. I can almost bet that. Let me see what the servo saver is. Let me get something to hit it with because it's so dark in there. Let's see. Okay, so the servo saver, sorry about that, is plastic. Fine, it's fine. But the guts inside there, the guts are metal, which is nice. All the screws, majority of the screws, if you didn't notice this, man, they're 2.5s. Look at that. Majority of all the screws, man, are look, see, are 2.5. Man, it's very nice, man. Very nice. Just see, use a nice screw, nice quality. This chassis feels fantastic, actually. I know some people make a comment about it, but shit, man, any thicker than that, and it'd be too damn heavy. So if I had to compare it, that's the MT 4x4. Let me pull out my little guy that I don't run anymore. I don't even run him because I'm gonna end up selling him, and I don't want to, damage him at all. He's pretty in tip-top shape, but if you just look at that, they are almost identical in size. I mean, they sit about the same height. And let's look at the width. Of course, the tires are gonna be a little different. Now, the MT10e on mine has the 10mm adapters, so you can imagine if it didn't, it wouldn't be as wide. So the MT from Proline is going to definitely be wider stock than the MT10e, as you can see there. So that's pretty nice. But lengthwise, same size as the MT10e. Let me see. Let me get a little better thing here. It might be actually. Let me look. Nope, it's 1 inch longer. You can see right here. See, it's just a little bit longer. A little bit longer, about an inch or so, inch and a quarter, maybe. Oh shit! Damn tape measure sitting right there. Yep, just at an inch, about an inch and a quarter difference in length on the on wheelbase. So as you can see, man, that's the MT10e, right? Here's your steering links. Look how thin that is. Much thicker, much thicker. I'm not saying anything's wrong with the MT10e. I'm just, reason this truck is $399, almost ready to run. I mean, I think it's going to be worth it, man. I really do. Pretty excited. But anyhow, that should do it. For now, I'll make another video. It is a plastic spur, which kind of sucks, but we'll deal with it until they come out with a new one. And then I'll get into the diffs, man, let you know what I think. But man, sorry for the long video. Carl, sorry, man, I meant to tag you in on this as well. My apologies. Talked to Aaron today, and last one I talked to you kind of on my mind, but it's a great comparison for you, most definitely, man. I think you should get one of these in your hands as well. I think you should own one, to be honest with you, man. I think you should bash it and show everybody what it's about. I think you'll really like it. Lots of room. Let me do this real quick, guys. I want to stand back real quick. I'm going to show you guys something. So this is kind of where, this is a 1/8 motor, 4274 motor. Now again, when you put 4274, it's saying take this brace out right here, which we'll take that out, and then this will fit a lot better and sit down. But that shows you, that's a 4274 hobby wing. Lots of room back here for an ESC. Lots and lots of room. Let me see. I got this one connected, so let me. This one's still connected. But here's a. I'm putting this in fast, but that's about where the ESC would sit. And this is your 1/8 motor. Let me get this in here real quick. Okay, so Hobbywing XE run, which is way too powerful for this truck. I don't think you should go to 4274 in this truck. I think it would, on 4S, it still might. I don't know, man. I haven't gotten in the drivetrain yet, but as you can see, putting that in there, it's tight, but it all fits. And that's a 1/8 electronics fitting inside this chassis. You still got all this room over here. If I get this is the second motor that I left connected to my, this ESC from XE Run. This is I believe the Tekin motor, but this is the Hobbywing motor. But anyhow, plenty of room for battery in there. Man, this is going to be ridiculous. So it's exactly what I thought it would be, and what it would fit. And I'm pretty excited, man. I'm still going to run probably. I'm going to decide on it tonight and talk to a couple people. But I'm probably going to run in the buggy motor, which is what I have in this guy, and that ESC that's in him on 5S. I'm probably going to run that same setup in this guy, but 4S. Because, let me put him against the Techno short course. Let me get him. The Techno is much longer, as you guys can see, compared to this. But the width-wise, they're pretty close in width. I'm trying to do this fast for you guys, but I mean, they're really close in width on the Techno. And I got the Techno upgrade spacer, so that Techno's a little, I think it's 2 millimeters wider. But anyhow, guys, man, that's about it. Hopefully you guys can hear this and this video came out okay. Sorry to be so shaky and whatnot, but just trying to give you guys my opinion. It's not biased either. I'm very excited. So anyhow, man, talk to you guys soon. Bye.